when I beat Kenny Omega, which I did by the skin of my teeth, but I beat Kenny Omega, I was gonna demand one thing from all of you, one thing from AEW. I'm gonna demand a thank you.
You know, someone's gonna be like, thank you. Bro, you know you're gonna start a thank you, Jericho.
I said I demand a thank you.
I feel like someone's gonna... Oh, shoot! Oh my god, it's Dean Ambrose! Holy crap! Oh my god! Yo. Yo. This is insane right now. This is insane right now. John Moxley is in an AEW ring right now.
I don't think he's here to say thanks.
Yo. John Moxley, Dean Ambrose, and Chris Jericho are in the same ring. And it's not a WWE ring in 2019. Dude, what the hell? Oh my god. You gotta...
With a twinkle in his eye, and Jericho is pissed.
Dirty deeds! This is what they need. He just dirty deeds the ref. Oh my god. Yo. Yo. He's breathing it in right now. This is insane. Everyone's on their feet. Bro, after a lackluster half, this is what the show needed. This is what the show needed right now. You just kicked the ref out of the ring. Oh, staring down Moxley Omega. Give me that right now. My money. Here. Here.
He just went through a war. He did, no doubt. I don't think
Oh boy.
he can't defend himself.
I like that. Heel Moxley better than face Moxley. Oh, went for the dirty deeds, but Omega counters. Now they're brawling. That's a money match. Moxley Omega, oh my god.
Moxley and Omega in a monster crowd.
Hey, E-Dub. Bro, these guys are going into the crowd.
Knee strike between the eyes of Omega, knocking him backwards. It's a bar fight. That's all this is a bar fight. Chair across the back by Omega.
Oh, he knocked him to the chips that were on the stage.
Get into the poker chip.
Oh, Ambrose is there. He just knocked it down.
Breaking the stage. Those things aren't cheap.
They're climbing the poker chips.
Climbing up high. Moxley to escape. Nowhere to go. Moxley is out of control. He is so unpredictable. And now look at this. Omega.
Yo, I gotta get this. I gotta get this. Dirty deeds! I don't know what they're gonna call it now, but I'm gonna still call it dirty deeds. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. I said before, the AEW, the roster seems top heavy. Oh, they're still fighting. Omega. Oh snap. Oh snap. Whoa.
Fighting out of it, desperation.
Oh my god.
Oh my God! Get the EMTs out here. Moxley has destroyed Kenny Omega. My God, what a night! What a night it was here at Double or Nothing for a whole crew of
watching wrestling. Thanks for being with us, everybody, and so long until next time.
Bro, what a show. Yo, what a show, man. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Alright, though. Dude, I don't even know where to record this outro. Hold on, man. Insane. Yeah, let's talk about this real quick. In terms of the show, it started off lackluster. It started off, like here, Then it got up here as the show went on, right? But like the first 5 matches were nothing of note. All honesty, it was a top heavy card. It did and the thing is, this was really long for 8 matches. I don't think you needed those matches themselves didn't need to be all that long. But I will say, the last half of the show saved it. Saved it. It definitely made it more enjoyable for me. I will say though, the roster is pretty top heavy. Now you got Moxley in here. It's a little more distributed because now you have bigger matches. Split it distributed throughout the card. But the Rob's you have the top 6 or 7 guys, and after that, no one else cares. So we need more people to care about. But that will happen as more shows happen, so that's fine. Well, yeah, I think it was a pretty good show. Especially the second half of the show. First half wasn't anything to talk about. Even though Awesome Kong showing up was nice, nice surprise. But besides that, another thing, the camera and the presentation in terms of camera and viewing it and totally just from what you see, it was really good. I thought the camera angles, they zoom outs and it was a little bit New Japan inspired, but you still had the WWE stuff in there. It was pretty good. There wasn't as heavy on the cuts. It was more cuts than New Japan, but less cuts than WWE. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I like the camera. The lighting was good. Everything was lit up nice. The stage I thought could have been bigger because when you have a small stage, sometimes it makes the arena feel small. And they're saying it was 12,000. It didn't feel or look like 12,000. So just by that, I think that could be worked on a little bit. It felt big, I will say that, but the I don't know, the way the cameras were angled, it didn't feel like 12,000 people big, Besides that, it was pretty good. Yeah, everything else was good except commentary. Subpar, dude. JR botched. And okay, a botch is fine. I know Cole botches, Tom Phillips botches, even more Ronaldo botches. But a bunch of them botched a lot. And they were pretty noticeable. Pretty noticeable. And the thing is, the stuff that wasn't a botch, it just wasn't that good. So it didn't save. It made the botch that much worse. Because the standard was already here, and your botch brought it down to here, And the standard should be higher than this. It should be up here. So this commentary wasn't cutting it for me, honestly. It sounded like 3 play-by-play guys trying to all get in there, especially Alex Marvez. He tried to come in with all this information that was ill-timed and honestly isn't needed. I feel like the guy calling the play-by-play should just do the information too. If I'm saying, oh, he hits him with that, and then you can relate that story back to whatever. This should be just that way. Because when you got 3 guys trying to fight for time, that's what it felt like. They were just butting heads. It didn't make for that good commentary experience in terms of audio. But I mean, the end was good. The matches, the in-ring action, since they all were play by play, they called the in-ring action pretty well. But when it came to stuff that wasn't in the ring, that wasn't calling a move, wasn't good at all. And that sucked the commentary some. That dropped them some points. Besides the commentary though, that was pretty good. I guess the timing as well as I said before, was too long. They got cut out on the pre-show, so they got to work on that too. But I mean, for the first outing, it wasn't bad. I'll cut them some slack because it was their first outing. But at the same time, as I said before, if you're gonna compare them to the best company in the world, then you're gonna give them the best standards and nothing less. You can't argue with that. The matches themselves, like I said, the first 5 matches were lackluster. SCU was just SCU and the Strong Hearts was pretty decent. It got real good as time went on. The Fatal 4-Way women's match, Awesome Kong was a nice surprise. It was an alright match. It wasn't better than the first match though. Then they followed that up with a I want to say it was Best Friends, if I'm not wrong. It was Best Friends versus Angelico and Jack Evans. That was all right. I think I'm missing a match, but well, you guys let me know. I think I might be missing a match. The 6 woman tag. The 6 woman tag wasn't all that either. It was honestly I didn't care about the people in there enough, and that's I guess it's a little bit on me. But since you're showcasing new people, I don't know. Show me more of them. You know, make me care about them. It's not my job. It's not my job to find out about them. So like that those are smarts. You know, those are hardcore smarts when you go out and you're doing all the digging for yourself. But you shouldn't always treat your viewer that way. Sometimes you should not insult their intelligence. It's not what I'm saying, but you know, just make me care about them. That's a big that's a big issue I think, or the big thing that they gotta work on, or not work on, but like should focus on. Make me care about these new people. I honest to God, I haven't seen one starter match ever in my life. Probably won't for a while. I won't go out of my way. So make me care about them. You know, same way NXT makes me care about the new people coming in. Do that. Pretty top heavy show. Dustin versus Cody. Really good. I mean, at first I thought it was gonna be like pretty overbooked from the first half. You had Brandy and whatever, and you had DDP, and it was like, oh, not again. But then blood really changed it. I think that helped. The blood really turned it up. Definitely made it feel brutal. Even though it was just a singles match, it made it feel so brutal. So yeah, good job on them. I felt the story there, brother versus brother. That's probably Dustin's last match. So what a way to go out, put your brother over. Going out like your father, one of the best bladers in the business. So good on them. Followed by Lucha Bros versus Young Bucks. Another good match. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Or not pretty solid. I'd say it's way more than solid. I'd say it's great, yeah. I'd say it's just as good, if not better, than Cody versus Dustin. Had a lot of good in-ring action, which you expected from a Lucha Bros Young Bucks match. So yeah, pretty awesome stuff. Then Omega Jericho, great stuff, as I said before. I mean, yeah, it's just the first half of the card. I don't want to be doing that. Why go? You had me here since 8 o'clock to about 12, and I'm here just trying to figure out like why am I watching 4 hours and only 2 hours of the show matter? Let's not have that again. Message from me to AEW. Let's not have that again. I want this to be like cared. I want to be invested. That's what I want. I want to be invested. But yeah. Besides that top heaviness, pretty solid show overall. As I said, last half really picked up the show. But now you just have Moxley, Dean. Let me stop saying Dean Ambrose. John Moxley, the Mox. Mox rocks. I don't know what's his catchphrase gonna be. I'm excited to see Mox on the Elite, man. I'm excited to see what happens with Mox, man, because Mox versus Omega, that's already happening, clearly. Do you save that for All Out? Now, it's May 25th right now, or 26th. So, that's about 3 months. Now, Kenny Omega has a match at Fyter Fest, I believe, with the Young Bucks. It's him and the Young Bucks versus some other people. I'm not sure. But I know Kenny Omega is booked for Fight for the Fallen and Fyter Fest, I'm pretty sure. So there's definitely, unless there's a card, card subject to change type of thing, then I think that's set in stone. So I think I think that might be fun actually. NXT does this with their takeovers. They'll build a match, right? Because sometimes takeovers are 3 months apart or so. So literally they'll build a match maybe 8 weeks out. Now 12 weeks is totally different. But if you can build this right, now this is the main point. This is the main problem. Well, because even when WWE does this, it ends up dragging sometimes. Where you have, even with their 6 week builds or like a 4 week build, you're dragging it out. And when you drag it out, sometimes it goes down. So what needs to happen is, if you're gonna build this out from now to then, this is 3 months. This is 12 weeks, 3 times as much, right? You gotta be able to have a steadily building, rivalry where you're building it up steadily, right? So by the time this August, we cannot wait to see them. But it could be no DQ, it could be whatever you want it to be. By that time, you have it at All Out, and not only then soon after that, the new AEW show starts in like September or something maybe, so, or at least in the fall. By the time it's the fall, you have a built rivalry in place. Maybe you run it back again for whatever you're doing. Maybe that's the first show. Maybe you have Omega. Maybe you have a September show, right? You had August 31st, maybe sometime in September. And then that October in the fall with your first or your second ever episode, you have Moxley Omega headline the show. And that's it. Moxley Omega 3, end of the feud there for a while. Or maybe you have a tag team. It depends. It's up to you. I'm just fantasy booking here now. Well, man, like Dean Ambrose Jon Moxley is a huge addition to this roster. Great substitute for Pac. I'd rather have Moxley than Pac at this point. Now, looking at other free agents, if I'm AEW, of course you don't want to go to get like too many ex-WWE guys, but by September, the Good Brothers, also known as Gallows and Anderson, the Machine Gun, they're there. Like, you can't tell me that Gallows and Anderson are technically WWE guys. Maybe Gallows, Festus, of course, right? But Carl Anderson was made in Japan, always been in Japan. He's not a WWE guy. Gallows and Anderson aren't WWE guys. You know them, even in WWE, they just go back to they always refer back to their Japan things, right? Oh, they were great stars in Japan. So I don't think you could say Gallows and Anderson WWE guys. So I think you add them there. I think the revival is a definite must. Banks sits out her contract. If they let her go, if Leo Rush is gone, hey, I'm telling AEW, hop on Leo Rush. If you're gonna take one ex-WWE guy, get Leo Rush. In terms of the show, solid show. So yeah, that was the show, guys. Moxley is in AEW. Insane. Where does he fit into this title picture? Because now you got Jericho and Paige, and that's gonna be overshadowed, and you don't want that. Your world title should never be overshadowed. But hey, you got Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega set to feud. That's what it's looking like. Give it 3 months, let it build slowly. Hottest feud there. But there's also the risk you're overshadowing your AEW World title. Where do the Young Bucks go from here? They're still AAA Tag Team Championships. I'm assuming they drop those belts so they can create their AEW Tag Team Championship. I want an AEW Tag Tournament. Give me that. Especially Private Party and Angelico and Jack Evans, they can go ham. Give them, bro, just thinking about that. Then you got Best Friends, and you got SCU possibly joining that new tag team that came. I don't know who those guys are. Someone tell me who those guys are. Who are them? Because I don't know. Who are they? Like, they're definitely going to play a role. I see Best Friends and them having a little feud there. Yeah, there should be some fun stuff. Lucha Bros will definitely be involved. I think AEW signs a couple more tag teams. We'll see. Also, as the time goes on, they're clearly going to have exclusive deals. So we're going to see how this roster fills out. Because they're definitely... This is the first show, so they're using indie talent. But it'll be interesting to see how much more talent they'll be using from the indies. And instead, just start using their own talent. It'll be AEW wrestlers. Yeah. But yeah, that should be a fun, exciting time to see. I don't think this show necessarily changed the world like it was going to. It definitely did have some change. It's like you going back 20 years from now when this is going to be like the second war, right? 20 years from now. The same way it was with Hogan, right? Hogan in 90, or maybe not, maybe Flair. Flair could be the first one, depending who you want. Flair or Hogan, right? Where a top WCW guy went to WWF, and top WWF guy went to WCW. Right now, John Moxley, the first guy or the second guy, depending if you're Jericho. Like you're Jericho. Dang, bro, it's a lot. Cody too, man. Right now, we'll say Jericho because Cody wasn't as top of a star, right? Jericho, big WWE guy, comes to AEW. Moxley, big WWE guy, comes to AEW. Dang, man. Chris Jericho and John Moxley / Dean Ambrose in an AEW ring. You would have told me that 3 years ago, I would have called you insane. And 3 years ago, these guys were feuding around this time, I think. So, insane, man. Insane stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you give that like button a German suplex. Make sure you hit that subscribe with a belly to belly. It's your boy Father Suplex. You know what we get into. We out.